Hello, random person that joined my stream. Hello. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna survive. Where is it? Dude. Oh god. Why what? I don't know. I have like pasta right on my bed, and it's so tempting to eat it, but I'm not like hungry. Wait. Shawnee, you don't know. Rogan could be watching. I told him I was streaming. I was supposed to play GTA, but I don't know. It felt so weird playing it. Like my eyes started hurting. I'm like, ah. It's not a race. Pretty good, but I'm pretty tired because, you know, I'm sick. No, I was working out and I couldn't catch my breath. I was heavily breathing. I had a major headache, and I was getting more. My temperature was rising as I was working out, which no, happens normally, but it was getting like higher, and it was throwing me. It was getting me. dehydrated. No, I'm not dehydrated. I'm hydrating myself. I'm hydrating myself. What? No, I've been drinking water a lot. No, I do. I don't drink soda. I don't drink tea as much as I used to, which I should probably do. But I do drink at least 4 to 5 bottles of water a day. Oh shit. No. Aha. What? A 10?
I detect another fallen mining crew.
I've
You are
been
the expert, Captain. What would you like to do?
eating the Oreo cereal. That's all I've been doing. Well, that's actually. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Ah!
Let's take that drill out of commission.
An excellent
Can
idea.
I, like. Ah, Come on. Yay! 10? Yes. No? Fine, I should be.
It's like they think they can outrun us. Cute.
Those things. There it is. Can this thing blow up? Thank you. speak it so, I don't know. Can this like
There it goes. Glimmer everywhere.
my teammate do all the work?
Glimmer, check. Drill, check. Done.
Of all the kinds of boredom I experience, your constant
Exotic?
success is least annoying.
Looks is black, cause not because I hate black people. What's text to speed? No. Yeah, what's it about? Ah, thanks. That's so much detail.
Actually, this is a new servitor. When you kill them, they stay dead.
There we go. Servitors are so touchy.
Damn it. Mm. Who's the second person in this chat? This group? In the chat.
Another servitor bites the dust. Ether everywhere.
Please be careful not to breathe it in. I'll log this with the rest of your incredible victories.
Okay, that second person left. Just me and you, kid. Yeah, like how I always like it. Okay, you know, I tried. Hello.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, man.
Were you just in a party with Dakota?
Hmm?
Were you just in a party right now?
Yeah, why?
Oh, you were in Ethan's and his, yeah. Robert.
I was just by
I did.
myself.
Alert.
Oh, okay. Well
Incoming
then.
Cabal contact.
Everything's still downloading for me. I'm downloading GTA stuff back, and Jarek and Dakota and all us want to play it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yeah, sure.
Oh shoot! Oh, do you have school?
I'm not going to school tomorrow because I'm sick.
Oh, alright, well then yeah. No, let's then.
Yeah, I will.
Now I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 1 while waiting for stuff to download.
Hmm.
I can't wait tomorrow, I mean 2 days from now. Because I'm finally gonna be able to finish the game I started.
What's the game?
Let's take this.
Oh, that board game?
Yeah.
Protocol is familiar.
Oh, you guys haven't finished that?
Rapidly.
No, it's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since we last played it.
Oh my god. It takes the.
So everything's just that.
Huh.
No, so it takes a long time. Like the last time we played, we spent like 5 hours playing. It's really fun. You don't get bored playing, honestly. You just want to do other stuff.
It depends who you play with, though.
Yeah, we had 4 people playing, so of course we're not gonna get bored.
Oh wow.
You know, because each person controlled 2 things. It's pretty fun. And Dominic, my brother, he is a historian just like myself. And he's
That's
on the
good.
other team because we played this before, and we played 1v1, and it took a long time. It was just a big stalemate. So now that Dominic controls Austria-Hungary and Italy, Matt controls Germany and USA, and
Wow.
Sam controls Russia and France.
Of
I control
course.
the Ottoman Empire and Great Britain. And right now we have Great Britain troops in Rome. That was a good I made a strategy and I finally pulled it. So right now we're on the verge of but Matt landed some troops in Scotland.
What was your
So-
strategy?
No, our strategy is basically like, so we noticed that Dominic kept focusing all of his troops up north, trying to get to America across the channel. What happened is, so we pulled all of France's fleet out of the Mediterranean and just put them on the blockade USA away from Europe, but they've already gotten to Europe, so that's a bad thing. But with the combined forces of of the Ottoman Empire and Russia, we were able to send in the Ottoman Empire's battleships, take out their main heavy ships, then send some British transports with British men, capture a dock, right?
Establish data denial protocols.
And now I can get, because the Britain has the Allies control all of Africa because we kicked them out of Africa. So now that we control the Mediterranean, Naples, basically, I have control half of Italy. Italy's about to be out of the battle, but they pushed into one territory as Italy. So Sam said that, Sam and I were talking about that they left one part of their border open because they don't have any troops in northern Italy because they went to southern France instead, accidentally leaving only 2,000 troops there. So now we take those guys out, we'll have them circled in, and we'll force them into submission. But, what is it? Oh. But, the thing with that is, the only reason why the strategy was basically we want to get British ships into the Mediterranean. So now that I have a port there, I can just... Britain has a stockpile of... so, there are points. Stockpiles are points, and each point's worth 1 million, basically.
Oh
So,
wow.
Right now, Britain has a stockpile of like 37 million. And to put that in perspective, Italy only gets 9 million per turn now because I took half the country. So, and then Germany is still strong at 42 million. But you kind of expect it. And America's at 20 million as well.
Yeah, I see.
But we're getting towards the end game because we're starting to encircle them because now all their troops are stuck, except for the American troops. They're all stuck in Central Europe, just like the old war. But this time, Italy's about to fall, and Ottoman Empire is on my side this time, and they've been strong. So,
It's good.
and also Africa, the Africa conflict is over, so there's no one left in Africa except for Allied
Oh
troops.
my god. It's horrible.
It's really fun to play when you have a bunch of friends over, because you just see my brother's reaction, because as soon as we have these little like meetings, which is if you want to talk strategy with your partner, you pull everyone away for like 2 minutes or something. Like you leave the people who need to stay at the board and look at it, and then the other two just talk strategy over in like a corner or something, you know?
Yeah, I see.
But as soon as I pulled off that, by the way, battleships have 4 health. I took the Mediterranean with the Ottoman fleet, and I had 1 battleship left there with 1 health.
Oh wow. Wait,
It was
how
a
much
battle
health is
between.
total
Go
of
ahead.
the battleships?
How much health is what?
Yeah, how much is the battleships health? Like in health? Sorry. Like,
Oh,
what's
it
their
has
health in
4
total?
hit damage. So basically, every time you roll the die, and then what depends on what number it goes 1 through 4. You get that does how many damage it is. But
Oh.
to put this in perspective, one battleship is $12 million. So, like, they had a total of 7 battleships in the Mediterranean. I had a total of 8 battleships combined, Russia and Ottoman Empire, and that's not even including the cruisers as well.
Wow.
Because Dominic had Austria-Hungary and Italy just stockpile their boats in their Mediterranean. So Dominic went for a tactic. He blew a hole through the French blockade in the north with American ships and got a German transport up to Scotland, and he thought he won there. But he's like, he was all smug about it. He's like, hey Colin, you want to call a meeting with stuff? And then we kind of anticipated them to do something like that, but we didn't think of them doing it that close. So now, and then I just shout at the top of lungs, Sam commenced Operation Jackass. And Sam, because Russia's next on that turn, Sam throws his boats into the Mediterranean, loses every single one of them. Then I throw my boats as well. And because we didn't have any British British battleships left. We had one British transport, right? And that's all we had, one British transport. So this was a do or die situation. We got it, and Dominic was so pissed off because we got it, and then he's like, Colin, what are you gonna do? You control the Mediterranean, but you only have one ship. So literally, I take my people from Egypt, transport them to Rome. Dominic stands up and says, "Fuck."
That's a good shot. Good idea.
Because Scotland, I want to put this in perspective. Rome is a capital, so Rome's province is worth 6 million. He took Scotland, which is only worth 2. And then not even saying that, I took plus Naples because I had 3 troops in Egypt, but I had 1 transport, so I could just island hop this thing. So I took Naples, which is 2 million, and Sicily, which is 1 million, and that cut his economy in half for Italy.
How much was the total economy that he had?
The total economy, so 6, 8. It was so 6, and then 8, 9. It was like 21, and I took 10 away. And then that's not even so. And then that's the French territory he took is the only thing keeping him alive. Yeah. And I said, you know what I said, the smuggest thing ever? I was like, hey, Dom. Because then Dom was like, Colin, there was the one point where I was kind of scared because Dominic raised up, 15 million troops, I'm not 15 million, 15,000 troops in the place right next to Rome, as that's his territory, but he couldn't move them. So literally the next turn I put 40,000 right in Rome to keep it. And now Dominic literally just said, all right, I need a meeting. Like as soon as it happened, Dominic's like, I need a meeting. And it took him 5 minutes to think of a plan of next action. And you know what their plan was?
What?
The plan after the game ended shortly after that because we had to go, but the plan was basically fuck the shit out of France and then turn around and go get Italy. But the funny thing is, I had British troops in Belgium, and Sam just moved all of his forces down south.
Oh my god!
France moved them all down south. So Dominic got really unlucky with his rolls as well. Like so you have to roll higher. No, you have to roll to win a battle. You have to roll higher than them. Dominic got 1, 3, 2, 3, and then Sam is really good at rolling high for some reason. He's a lucky person, but he sucks at naval battles because naval you need to roll low. But anyways, Sam just gets 6, 4, 6, 6. It's great. And it took like 4,000 troops for each attack, and Dominic now has a skeleton crew of only 2,000 Austro-Hungarians and 6,000 Italians in Italy. I mean, in France, and he only has 2,000 troops in his Italian province. with Sam and I made a strategy to sneak around Switzerland to knock them out and cut, like, so that would make 2 pockets because he couldn't move because he couldn't move, and our next decisive battle, it's going to decide the fate of Italy. Because if Dominic surrenders, I can't move through his area, but if he does surrender, that means my Italian fleet, I'm willing to have the Italian fleet, but I won't be able to get into Austro-Hungarian from land. It's really insane to think about, like, how Matt said to me afterwards, Matt says, I'm going to give this to you 1 second. Dominic will not surrender. Dominic will take Italy to the ground with him. He will never surrender his Italy. Dominic barely has enough money to raise up 3,000 men now. So every man he uses, he has 9, and it takes 3 million to raise up 1 infantry. So 1,000 men. So Dominic literally is losing. Every time he loses men, like in a battle, if you have artillery and stuff, it's not even including planes. If you just have men, and you win a battle with just men, you take 3,000 away from them. So Dominic can't afford to lose any more men. Dominic tried stockpiling. After he uses his whole stockpile, he tried putting more men on the Italian border, but it just doesn't work because he doesn't have enough money. So he had to pull away people from the Russian border, which he has. I'm going to tell you how many Austro-Hungarians he has on the Russian border. He has. So that's six dark beaches, which is 5,000 each. 6 times 5 is
30.
So 30,000, and then plus all of his light ships, which is he has 53,000 on that flank.
God.
On the Russian flank, and Sam's luck is the only thing keeping him alive. Because in Poland, Sam only has 16,000 troops, and so Dominic is now pulling back his troops to go deal with Italy, but he's not going to make it in time. Well, if his troops survive, he will make it in time. But if they don't, if Sam wins this one battle we're going to have next round of play, it's all over for Italy. So it comes down to a decisive battle, because in their place, I have a British fighter there, and I also have tanks, French artillery. So airplane, if you win the role as an airplane, and it adds 1,000 support damage. Tanks are 2,000 support damage. I mean 3,000 support damage just with air support. They do 3,000 damage. Then the men by themselves do 3,000, plus artillery support do 4,000. So that's 1, 4, 7, and then 10. That's 10,000 men dead.
Jesus, you guys are maniacs.
No, but Matt is scary, because what Matt's doing, Matt is following Dominic's orders, but with Dominic's orders, Germany's not doing anything really big. Because Dominic's like, I'll just stay on the defense and stuff. So
he's more on the sidelines.
Yeah, so because Dominic refuses to put Matt into the battle and turn the tide, like with France, because I have a skeleton crew Sam has a skeleton crew in Langres, which is the border between Germany and France. If you think that was a lot of Austro-Hungarians, Matt has 72,000 men on the French border. Sam only has 6,000. But every turn, Dominic refuses to move him. So that's why I'm starting to bring British people down, and if Dominic keeps denying that, then I'm going to be able to soon invade through Italy into Austro-Hungarian's heart. There is another operation that's about to go down, though, and it's going to be a huge one if he doesn't. Matt, listening to Dominic, Matt left no one in Berlin. No one's in Berlin, because he has them all on the borders, right?
I think I know where this might go.
And Berlin is has a port, and right now Sam is Sam is Russia has enough points to buy 3 battleships and 1 transport. So what Dominic's gonna do, I mean, what we're hoping is because what happened is the British Navy took a huge blow because Matt on his own, because Dominic said, Matt, you could do anything with America. Matt on his own took out my whole British Navy up north.
Oh my god.
As America. And I am scared. So, to put this in perspective, Matt invaded Germany. I mean, Matt invaded England by himself. He outwitted me in the north, but I am outwitting him in the south. But anyways, Matt controls the whole north, right? And then Dominic controls the south. The south is losing hard right now. And now that the attention is turned to the south, Matt is pressing onto the north. And if to ruin his momentum, I'm gonna make Sam spawn a bunch of people in the Baltic Sea, which is up north near Scandinavia, you know. And seeing that, he's gonna want to move his ships to protect Berlin, but he doesn't have he's gonna, it's a scare tactic to pull him away from England. Because if he pulls away from England, then that means I can just move troops in and occupy the territory he already has. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do basically Rome tactics and pour in 1 troop on Berlin, so it takes away 8 million. No, not 8 million. Sorry, what is this? 10 million of his points.
Jesus.
And if we do that, just hold him for 1 turn, then he won't be able to spawn any ships there, and we can take control of the north.
Iron Banner.
That is, if he pulls American troops away. Right now, America doesn't have a lot of troops, but they do have the largest navy right now.
How big is the navy? More so.
They have, you can only have 4 battleships, but so he has all 4 of his battleships, and then you can only have, it's like 5 cruisers. He has 5 cruisers. There's the 5. He has all of his U-boats. So that's 4 U-boats, and he has 7 transports. Second closest navy to him is the French Navy, and they have 3 battleships and 2 cruisers. I mean, 1 cruiser and 2 transports.
Huh.
So right now, France took a huge hit by the Germans and the American combined assault on their navy. So it's bad. Because we have the combined Russian Ottoman force for navy down in the Mediterranean is around 7 battleships, and we're thinking about moving the battleships up to take care of the north. But if we do that, the Austro-Hungarians have Austria-Hungary has 2 battleships waiting in port to occupy the Mediterranean, and they have a chance. They're fully maintenance, by the way. So, put this Rosemouth. Right now, some of our battleships aren't even full maintenance. They have like one of them has like 1 hit point left. Some others have like 3 hit points left. You know, he has 2 fully 4 maintained battleships up there, and we may have taken the Italian port, but Dominic retreated with his navy into the Austro-Hungarian ports. So he does have a combined 5 battleships up there. They may be wounded, but they're still heavy hitters.
That's good.
That's horrible for me, but yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying it's good that they're heavy hitters, but at least.
No, but to take America is 1 province, right? And it's right near Washington D.C. because they couldn't fit the whole America on the map. So guess what we're gonna do with America?
What are you gonna do?
We are going to send 1 transport with 1 battleship export. Now you think this is crazy, but Dominic has Matt is so focused on the north right now. We're gonna flank him, put in 1 battleship near Canada, and start bombarding Canada with a battleship, right? He's gonna think we're gonna try and invade. He's gonna think we're gonna try and invade from Canada. I'm gonna move my battleship, my transport, because he's gonna move all of his forces up to Canada. I'll move my 1 transport right next to the United States, occupy the United States. The United States is the biggest territory. It's the smallest territory, but it's worth the most. It's worth 20 million.
And that's how you gain ground.
And if I just take that for one turn, it gets rid of all American troops. Saying that, it gets rid of their whole navy too. So that means there would be no more American navy.
That's good.
So all I have to do is sneak, because right now I'm traveling Ottomans around Africa to sneak them around, be like nonchalant about it. I get into this kind of stuff because I really like it.
I
It's
understand.
really fun.
Okay, to
I'm
be
sorry
honest,
if I
Colin.
flattered on.
No, it's cool, it's cool.
Okay.
For a couple times, you had me lost because
It's alright.
I'm not a strategic person, I would say. In most scenarios, I'm more of a Russian person and just focus later, and that's what I am. But me and my friend Connor and Rogan, we play a game called Polytropia. I think it's in it.
Yep, I know what that is because I play it.
Yeah.
It's on the phone. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's that's an interesting game, but like there's in this game there's no like politics stuff. You have to like polytropy. You have to like maintain your place, and you gotta like economically you have to be good. So territory matters.
Yeah.
And by losing one territory and gaining another one with more points, that's a loss I will take. We sacrificed one to bait Dominic and Matt. We sacrificed 2 million area. We in fact sacrificed 2 million province for their 3 million province. It's kind of like you got to kind of make those plays or make those judgments. Because also it's not like video games where you can just talk and like hide your thoughts and stuff. It's you guys are sitting at the exact same table. It's a table that 4 chairs. You're sitting at the exact same table, looking at each other while doing this. So, if you smile once, they'll know what you're doing. If you like, you gotta have the best poker face in the world. And saying that you can have feints. Like I was talking about to Dominic because I was looking at Dominic's face. I was like, hey, do you guys want to talk about the conditions for a surrender? And Dominic's like, what the hell are you talking about? And he looks down. And he looks at they're right now. I'm gonna say they're winning in France because they are. But they thought, no, we're not discussing a surrender with you right now. We're taking Paris and stuff like that. You start talking all that stuff. I'm like, and I'm smiling the whole time. And then he's like looking for something that I'm trying to get achieved through it. He's like, oh, it's just because you don't want us to move through France to get to Spain and all that. I was like, so no. And then that gives us their strategy because I didn't know they were going to Spain. It's kind of like, and then I'll openly state, like, I'll pretend to, like, not to notice it, but I'll openly state false tactics to them.
Oh, you're baiting him.
Yeah, because you gotta sell it, because the only reason why we were able to invade Rome is because I snuck an Ottoman ship around right near France, so there's 2 water tiles, which is, one is, like, all of Italy, which is the Mediterranean, there's the other one, which is the Spanish, like, kind of, like, ocean area. And, I was like, all right, Sam, I want to bombard the Italians in France from the Spanish coast. And then Dominic moved 4 of his battleships into the Spanish coast. I baited him with 1 Ottoman ship, and then pushed in from behind with the Russians. Sam pushed in from behind with the Russians. It's like it's a huge game of cat and mouse, basically. This is, but the best thing about this is neutral countries actually have armies. They're not player armies, but they're like for the amount they're worth. Like Scandinavia, like Switzerland is worth 1 million, but they have 1,000 troops there. So if Dominic were to attack and his attack failed, I can move in there freely, not have to attack them, and get 2 million instead of 1. So that's why right now Switzerland and Netherlands are being left alone right now.
That's good.
But oh man, it's interesting to see stuff because you don't know their strategy and they don't know our strategy.
It's all
This is all speculation because Matt he's keeping Matt, right? But Dominic, the last time they talked, Matt said Dominic had something big coming up, and I don't know what it was.
And you're nervous.
Yeah, because we're gonna be doing this Saturday, and I'm scared to. I'm like trying to. I'm putting myself in their shoes. I'm like, what would I do if I were them? And so I'm gonna send you. So right now they have a bunch of troops in the middle of their country, and that's not near any of their borders. So they can go anywhere where they want.
Iron Banner clash.
So I have no idea where they're gonna move troops. But Sam said as soon as they move one space in one direction, we start moving troops to wherever they're moving. And I'm like, maybe that's what they want us to do. You know?
Yeah.
But if they start moving it there and we don't move anything, they'll take the territory. So it's a huge card to play. And then, speaking of which, Dominic's been nonchalant about it. He has a hidden U-boat in our waters. I have no idea what he's gonna do with that, which is scary. And then we openly put one cruiser in front of the whole American armada just to scare Dominic and Matt. Like, it's one cruiser, but he has like 7 combined. German and American Navy has 7 battleships right on the other side of it, and they're like, "What the hell are they thinking? They wouldn't be that stupid to do that. They must have like something like they're like they must have something up their sleeve doing that." It's funny as hell. That's why I'm always in the mood for World War One, Battlefield 1. Because this takes place in Battlefield 1. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Oh. Rogan, you still there? I think Rogan left.
Shut them down.
Rogan, you still there? Yeah, man.
Like a line of thralls.
Oh, he got me good. He baited me.
Oh, hey, Michael.
Hey, yeah.
Do you want to play anything?
What do you want to play?
Do you have like Fortnite or anything?
I don't play Fortnite.
Oh, it's alright. Then never mind. Let's see. We could do 2v2.
Where the hell's
Rank
oh.
2v2s.
Oh. 2v2s. Yeah, I guess.
Bro.
Just loving me. Yeah.
Do you want to play?
Okay. Battlefield 4 or 1?
No, I'm playing. Right now I'm playing Battlefield 1.
So, I can tell you how bad I am at strategy. In Polytopia, I push with archers.
Why? Wait. Archers have like no health. What faction do you play with?
I play Imperius.
Oh. What people do you play with?
What do you mean? Like, that's the people I choose.
Oh yeah, Paris. I'm sorry, it's not a real country.
Yeah. Imperius. I guess Imperius in real life would be Roman, I would say.
Yeah, that's what it is. So they're Roman. The Roman. What are they good for? They're good for
Fruit. I'm playing it right now. So
yeah, that's what it is. Fruits and primaries and that. But I'd expect you to go like the Mongol route or something like that.
Let me see. Setting no. Afternoon gaming tonight. Termination. Okay.
Dude,
so,
I could play you in Polytopia.
Oh yeah, there's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play. Do you have all the characters or no?
Nah,
No, I
don't
have
know.
all of them.
You do? Nice.
Yeah. That's not gonna work because you have to buy all the characters too. So, you have to be the host of it.
Yeah. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. It's just I didn't. It's a game I play from time to time. It's not that much strategy, so like, I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on this game.
No, I see. We just play it for fun.
Yeah. But see in that kind of game, when I secure a place, I don't leave the place until I know it's like defended well. But also, are you like that kind of? Do you play like the style where, like you get more points? Like the more cities you have, you get more points. Do you like just rush out, build a city, rush out, build a city, or go to cities? Like rush to cities.
What I do is I stay in one place, gather all the resources, but by the time I do that, I'm like screwed because my friends are way better than me at the game. And they captured almost half of the map because we play with bots.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and the map's like huge. I'll say about 1,020, 24, 24, I think. And by that, two
Damn.
times that, and they're extremely better than me. And I don't like admitting that, but they are. Yeah. What they do is usually I get the bad spawns, which I'm always in the corner, surrounded by water, which is horrible, or in isolation within
Right.
3 or 4 villages, and while they have pathways connected to each village.
Well, I don't want to go too much, but I don't. So with my strategy is I'll stay back and let people get territories and stuff. I may not have a lot of money, but I sure as hell have.
So my friend Rogan has 10,000 points, and he could fight me and my friend Connor, which we both have 7,000 points.
At the exact same time.
Because I think he's using.
Rogan is
AJ.
Rogan. Yeah, I know who he
Yeah.
is, but I'm talking about
Okay.
is Rogan like an offensive player?
Is he? Are you offensive player, Rogan? I'm streaming right now because he wanted me to.
Ah. Hello.
I'll say the most offensive player is probably my friend Connor, because he has the knights.
Right.
You know what the knights do, right?
Yes. No, actually don't. What do knights do?
What the knights do is, so if they do at least, I think 10 damage. So if you have a enemy with 10 damage, you kill him. You take another turn. Kill another one with 10 damage with 10 health. Do 10 damage again and again and again. You can do it constantly until you meet someone that has over health.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty overpowered.
Oh, I found a British tank.
He's kind of aggressive player, or offensive. I mean.
What's the? Oh God, I just got killed with a sword. I forget. Battlefield 1 is so fun because it's just like you can get killed with a sword. God.
There's some funny ragdolls in there too, because of the physics.
Yeah, there is. God. Damn.
How do you like the sniping in there?
Oh, it's very fun. It's a lot. It's intuitive. Like you can have a bolt action sniper with a scope, or you can have like a bolt action without a scope, and then you can have an automatic sniper, but it doesn't do as a lot. It's not automatic, it's semi-automatic, but it's still pretty fun. Like right now, I'm playing with a German Guer, and it's a semi-auto Guer. It's not a sniper Guer. and it's you could for sniping you could there's a consumable thing where you can put down like a little sniping hole kind of like it's a metal sheet you put on the ground and it's you stick your sniper through the hole and they can only hit you if they aim right at the hole. And
Oh,
a
it's
small
like
hole.
bunkers.
Yeah, but it's like a portable bunker.
Hmm. Oh, it's those tanks, right? This is. I'm thinking of those tanks because they have something like that. They have a machine gun and then a tiny hole that you can see through, and you have to make a precisely shot just to kill that one person. You don't have school, Colin?
No, it's the parent teacher conference day.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, I was staying to the last man. I was staying on this like minigun, like little tiny turret gun, just
Yeah.
mowing down people while while my teammates were retreating behind me. I love this game for just like the fact where you could take down like 15 enemies, but be taken down, but still like there's so many people playing the game that it won't happen twice to one person getting taken down so many times. You know?
Yeah. I'm
Alright,
thinking
let's
of
see
getting
here.
it.
I'm also on an artillery right now going to kill tanks and stuff, so that's fun.
Iron Banner Clash.
What the hell? Did I die for? Oh, I had no support, and also you need you kind of need your teammates with you because if you're say I was just on this artillery firing at people, not an artillery but anti-tank gun firing at people, and then
Yeah.
like a guy just came in right next to me, blanked me.
Well, what was that time, if you don't mind me asking you, about the Spanish Inquisition? About El Dorado, right?
For what?
The City of Gold?
Oh, El Diablo? No, that's not El Diablo. It's it's yeah. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, the
It's,
City of Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never found it, right?
No, they didn't. It was a figment of imagination for Europeans, Europeans to go out to the New World.
Okay, because my friend Connor's saying they found it once, and then when they try to find it again, they never found it.
That's probably the story of an explorer. I think I've heard this as well. Probably the story. The scientists and all that believed it was just the story of a madman.
Because we were arguing about it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no scientific proof that El Diablo does exist.
Yeah, you're saying El Diablo. That's the devil in Spanish.
Sorry, it's what is it? Yeah, I know it's not El Diablo.
El Dorado.
I know, you know what I mean though.
Yeah,
El Dorado,
I know.
I was thinking of like DLC and stuff for EU for El Dorado is DLC. Dude, it's so fun just being in the trenches. God. Damn.
Is it really hard?
No, it's I'm playing as the Ottomans and I'm defending right now, so it's kind of like it's hard. The class I'm playing is hard right now.
What's the class?
Sniper.
Sniper?
No, and now I'm playing the medic class. Now I'm kind of like.
Do they have Does the the gun get jammed, or etc.?
It depends on if they people throw something at you, but it will not get jammed on its own. But it does take a while to reload because they are World War I guns.
5 minutes. The pendulum could swing either way.
See here.
Let's play the game right there. Okay.
Alright, let's see here. And you could choose what kind of tank you want as well. It's pretty fun.
That's good. I know your reason why you like World War One because you know it's all swords, like kind of before
It's the
technology.
last World
Yeah.
War fought with horses.
Mhm.
Exactly why. It's the last. It's the last. It's like modern technology meets old school technology.
Hmm.
That's why I love it so much. You know?
Yeah, I understand.
That was the question of the old ages, which is what like it's a question like what we think, right? It's basically what if we brought technology, like we meet space technology, you know? We're not gonna stand a chance. So that's basically what they all notice. They all started to notice after what is it? After they died, after people died.
You still, do you play Rainbow Six?
Yeah.
You
How about
like
you?
it? Nah, I don't play it.
Yeah, it's
I believe in you guys.
hard
Take this
because
fight to them.
for me, killing teammates is a bad thing.
I would kill Ethan on purpose.
Yeah. But it's hard.
3 minutes left.
Oh man. After this, Colin, you wanna play Brawlhalla? Or
Yeah,
you
sure.
busy?
I'll play Brawlhalla right now.
Okay.
The one thing about Battlefield is you cannot stop reloading once you started reloading. Because it's not like the games where, like, if you're starting to take out the clip and stuff, and you just like, cancel it, it's not one of those. It's realistic like that, now I get it.
I wish I had it, because I would definitely play with you, because I had an interest in it.
It's an interesting game.
If I believe one of our presidents was
Good counter. Now hit them again.
What?
one of our presidents was during the war? Theodore, I mean, Roosevelt?
Damn it.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, he was in the war.
Yeah.
Actually, all leaders of World War II were part of the war, World War One.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's pretty interesting. That's why World War II was such a deadly war, because all the leaders already experienced war, plus new technology meant they could do whatever they wanted.
But the thing is, how would they use this technology efficiently? That's the thing.
Well, Hitler found a way to use it.
1 minute remains.
Yeah, it's not like I'm wrong.
Yeah, I know, but was that the only example you could think of, or just a prime example?
No. It's just a prime example.
Okay. just.
Yo, being on this machine gun is so much fun.
30 seconds. Can't win them all.
Okay. Alright.
No! Okay, my machine gun finally got taken down.
Vigilant. Make your next opponents pay for this.
A tank came in and destroyed my machine gun. It's so much fun.
Man, what's an old game? Okay, well, let's see you later, Rogan. You know, be on Brawlhalla.